Hi, I'm Michigan criminal defense attorney Aaron J. Boria, and this is going to be a new segment that I'm going to call Quick Michigan Legal Tips. And they're going to be short videos about legal issues in Michigan that you might come across if you find yourself in the criminal justice system. The first one we're going to be doing today is MCL 771.1, or more commonly known as a delay of sentence. So what is a delay of sentence? Essentially, a delay of sentence allows someone to plead guilty to an offense and they're placed on probation. Once that probation is completed, then the charge is ultimately dismissed, and in some cases it might be reduced, but more commonly it's dismissed. This can be done in both felony cases as well as misdemeanor cases. Once a person gets the delay of sentence and they plead guilty and are placed on probation, they are convicted of that crime while they're on their probationary period. But once the probationary period has ran, then the case is dismissed. And for all intents and purposes, once the case is dismissed, if you're filling out an application for work, school, or whatever, if the question asks you, have you been convicted of a crime, you can say no. Because at that point, the case is dismissed, there's no longer a conviction on your record. And that is the benefit of a delay of sentence, or MCL 771.1. Not all cases will qualify for this statute. For instance, CSC, criminal sexual conduct, 1 and 3, murder, armed robbery, treason, I think major controlled substance crimes are included. Those offenses cannot get the benefit of the Delay of Sentence Act. A prosecutor does have to agree to grant the delay of sentence, as does the judge. If you violate your probation by a new arrest or just simply violating for breaking a term of the court's order, the delay of sentence can be taken away, which means the conviction will permanently remain on your record. So if you get a delay of sentence, make sure you're doing everything by the book. Typically, a delay of sentence is limited to first-time offenders just by policy alone, by certain court policies. But in the statute, there's nothing that says that it cannot be given to someone who had a previous criminal conviction. I've had several clients that have had previous criminal convictions and been able to get a delay of sentence on other offenses. With a delay of sentence, you're typically placed on probation. By statute, it has to be less than a year. So there's a major benefit with getting the delay of sentence, because even on a misdemeanor offense, you could get up to 2 years of probation, some felony offenses, 5 years of probation. But if you get the delay of sentence, you're limited to a year or less of probation, and then the delay of sentence has to enter. You're done. Having a delay of sentence is a great way to resolve a case, especially if you don't want to go to trial, and you can ultimately get a dismissal. But you have to go through the hoops of the conviction and probation, so there's a little bit of a trade-off, but it is part of plea negotiations and a way to resolve your case. If you've been charged with a crime, call me today. I'm Michigan criminal defense attorney Aaron J. Boria, and I can be reached at 734-453-7806, or shoot me an email at borialaw@gmail.com. I am happy to fight for you, and I hope you enjoyed this new video on quick legal tips.